Hi everyone, Shikha this side. Hope you all are doing great and staying safe. So today's art journal is based on Mike Deakin's mission inspiration for February 2021. The instructions link I will be providing in the YouTube description. So here what I'm doing is I'm picking up one of the colors from the instruction book manual and mixing it with gesso and applying generously on the page. So there are three colors in the booklet. One is royal blue, another is salmon. So this is the one which I have for salmon, so I am using this one. And I'm really excited for this particular color combination which Mike has selected for this month's inspiration. It's a very unusual combination and I personally don't use it, so yeah, it's a quite exciting time. So the first layer is done, base paint is done, background color is created, and now I'll move on to adding some tissue paper as per the instructions in the instruction manual. I don't know what to call it. So as per it, I have to put some tissue papers, and was lying around in my stash box, so I picked these up, and I'm using a matte medium from Camel and applying these tissue paper on it. So some of them have text and numbers in it, which was another of the instruction in the inspiration rule book or rule pamphlet. I don't know what to call it. So basically it has got some set of rules, and one has to use it according to their own, how the inspiration strike them. So when I applied it, coming back to the page, when I applied the tissue paper, I was expecting it to be completely dissolve in the background, but as you can see, I can see some white spaces in it, and not liking it. So the other, now you will see how I worked around on it. So I took a little bit of that pink or salmon pink sort of look-alike on a makeup sponge, and took a little bit of it on the sponge and start dabbing it around the edges of the tissue paper and a little bit on the top also. And it looks not that great right now, but as the page will evolve, you will see that this little trick has done a really good job. Yeah, so as you can see that now when I started applying a little bit on the top of the tissue paper, then it started to show up or gel well nicely with the background. So now this is done. What we can do is now I'll move on to the royal blue. I don't have the royal blue, but this is the bluest blue in my stash or collection, so I will be using that. Yeah, I know I could have added black in it, but I was too excited and I didn't want to, spend any more time on experimentation. I just wanted to start on this mission inspiration theme. So using some stencil from Craft Angles. Yeah. And as usual, I'm applying it on the three side of the art journal page, creating a visual triangle, which is always appealing to the eye. And I have to say, this combination is looking absolutely fantastic. I never thought that blue would look this much amazing on the pink or salmon background or coral background, I would say. So as you can see, this is the focal point. This is the umbrella man from Tim Holtz Big Z die. So I was just measuring where I'm going to put him in the end, and as per the instruction from the instructions, I have to create circles in my art journal page. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a local brand of charcoal pencil for that. Earlier I had plans to blend these circles, but once I was finished I thought, they look good like this, so I won't touch them now, because the backgrounds are never complete without either splatters or text or the combination of both. So in this case I am using my trusty stamp from Kaiser Craft. I think it's a pretty old stamp and not available now, but anything in your stash will do. Even a stencil with text pattern would do here. So that's what I'm doing, and as per the instruction I also have to include numbers. So this is where I'm using this Tim Holtz stencil. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's jumble text or jumble, seriously no idea, but I think it will be available online because it's fairly new, it's not that old. And suddenly, with using these bold text of different sizes, the whole look of the art journal page changed, and seriously I'm loving it. Everything about this art journal is appealing to my artistic self. Numbers inside the circles, salmon or coral background with royal blue layered patterns. Sorry. Okay, now is the time to work on the focal image. So as I said, this is Tim Holtz Umbrella Man, and the third color to be used in the mission inspiration was gray. So this is the gray I have, which I think matches pretty much closely with the color provided in the instruction. So while I was making this journal, I was so excited just to start on it that I didn't had any coat in mind, and I didn't wanted to throw this gray color. So I thought, okay, we have to use circles, so why not bubble wrap? So that's what I am doing. I'm just kissing the bubble wrap a little bit because I don't want very deep impressions. And if you have squeezed out a little bit more of your acrylic paint and you don't want to throw it, this is a really great way to use it on your art journal. Bubble wrap never fails. So yeah, coming back to the art journal, so I was saying that I didn't had any code in my mind, so I started looking in my stash with a lot of chit chat or snarky sayings from Tim Holtz, and you'll see what I chose later. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to give a shadow to the umbrella man because it looks pleasing to the eye, and it gives a sort of a 3D style of look to the image. Giving a shadow defines the image. That's what I would say. So that's what I'm doing with my charcoal pencil. I'm giving a shadow, and once I'm happy with what shadows I have given, I will glue the umbrella man down, As you can see, it's done on a scrap paper. I keep a lot of these kind of scrap papers around with me uh, because they are sturdy and yeah, and they cut well on a die cut. So as you can see that I was not happy with the shading which I've done earlier. So now that the umbrella man is stuck, I am finishing the shadowing, and this looks pretty much better and nicer than the first one. So here it is. I thought, okay, we are using silhouette as the theme of the mission of inspiration, so why not talk about a quote which shows that which sort of goes with this image. When you're avoiding someone, you are like a silhouette, not showing to them properly. So yeah, so I thought, okay, I'm going to go with this snarky saying, big snarky. I think that's what it's called. And once I was done with this and I stopped filming, the artistic self of me was not satisfied, and I pulled out my white gel pen and, you know, giving a definition to the page you'll see in the end in the photographs. Right now I'm just, trying to bring all the background together using a archival ink and framing it. Yeah, this is I like to do this to most of my art journal pages. It kind of brings eye to the page and sort of give it a vintage kind of look or barn look. I like it. So that's all, folks. It's done, and here it is. Hope you like it. See you in the next video. Bye.